Hello guys, welcome back to Thrift&Fortune, where we talk all things reselling. Today's video is packed with designer brands because I went thrifting to a vintage shop that carries tons of designer bags, jewelry, shoes, you name it. If you're interested in content like this, please consider to like this video, subscribe to this channel and ring this notification bell so you will never miss a new episode. So I live in Miami and I'm a full-time reseller and I love vintage designer items. One of the things I love to resell the most are vintage designer bags like Dior, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and everything in the middle. So for a few months now, I wanted to go thrift shopping to a local boutique store that carries vintage designer items. It's located here in Miami and it's called Flight Boutique. As always, I found it scrolling on TikTok and I thought to myself that this is really the place I want to shop and I need to go and explore. So with no further ado, let me show you around, guys. Here we are, guys. The store looks amazing. It is filled with designer items, vintage items, tons of furniture and cool objects in general, vinyl, posters, everything and anything, and it all looks so cool. I mean, really, really cool. And what I like about the store is that they are specializing in high-end luxury designer items. You can find vintage Dior, vintage Chanel, vintage Gucci, vintage whatever, and even unique one-of-a-kind items. They have tons of men's clothing, women's clothing. Just look at this Christian Louboutin men's shoes. They are awesome and the price is really good. If you are just shopping for yourself, this is a really nice price. So yeah, the atmosphere here is really, really nice. It's a lovely place, so highly recommend, guys. Okay guys, welcome back. I had so much fun thrifting there. I had incredible time of my life. Honestly, I love the store and everything about the store. It's just my vibe. And of course, I was super excited to find a lot of vintage items. But before we deep dive into this amazing bag that I brought home with me, I want to talk a little bit about the store and if you're a reseller, whether you should or should not go there to shop. Of course, Fly Boutique boutique, and a lot of vintage stores that carry designer items, like what goes around comes around in New York, are oriented towards end consumer. What it means is that margins there are kind of thin if you are a reseller. So if you are looking for something to buy for yourself, like if you're interested in buying a vintage designer bag, or just in general, you want to buy a designer item, but you don't want to pay tons of money, or you want to buy your dream Chanel bag, but you don't want to pay an arm and a leg, that's definitely a place to go, because the prices there are really good. And if you're shopping for good quality vintage items, I highly recommend you look at the stores that carry vintage designer items. On the other hand, if you are a reseller, the prices there are not the prices from the bins. Honestly, the prices there are geared towards end consumer, and yeah, there were probably a couple of items where I could flip for profit, but overall I just had a lot of fun filming there and going through their stuff, and it was a lot of fun. Nevertheless, I found a couple of items that were priced right for me, so I thought that yeah, this is something I can flip for profit. So let's deep dive into this box. Also, I just want to point out that not every day I have such a nice bag. I usually come home with those, you know, tote bags from Publix or tote bags from Goodwill, so this one is a really nice one. So I want to start with this, and also it makes a lot of noise. So I want to start with this amazing Gucci bag. Not every day I find a vintage designer Gucci bag in such a good condition. Now let me show it to you guys. Of course, it has a dust bag. It also has an authentication card inside. It's really good. It's nylon. 90s are back, and this gives me a strong 90s vibe thanks to John Galliana, who invented nylon in 90s. Influencers now are rocking nylon bags, and nylon probably is the it thing of the year. Since everything and anything is a trend on TikTok now, I saw a lot of influencers having these like smaller bags, nylon bags, designer bags, and yeah, I thought this one is a really good catch. And if I'm not gonna find the right buyer for it, I'm definitely gonna keep it for myself, because it literally matches my today's outfit. So it costed me $128. It's a little bit a lot. Can you say a little bit a lot? It's a little too much for what I usually pay for designer bags, but I thought that this is a really good price, and that was probably like the lowest priced Gucci bag in the store. Other Gucci bags were priced at $250, $300 and up, so this one was a bargain. I looked through the comps and I found a couple of items in the similar style that were sold for $500, $350. So in general, I want to double my money, and of course I'm going to try to triple my money. So I'm going to list it for $500 and see where I can go from there. I think it needs a right buyer, but I'm definitely open to offer. I think the lowest I can go on this one is probably $300, lower $300, $325 or something, but I will definitely shoot for $500. Let's see, I will keep you guys posted how this will go, but this one is definitely a nice bag, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find the right buyer for this one. Next one is another designer item. Yves Saint Laurent is one of my favorite designer brands, and I found this beautiful clutch. Look at this, like this beautiful black box. So this one is from their Rive Gauche line. Again, my French sucks, so I'm probably not pronouncing it correct, but I'm pronouncing it as a Rive Gauche. I think it translates left bank of the river or something like that. I don't remember the whole story, but I remember that Rive Gauche was pret-a-porter line that Yves Saint Laurent himself started to design. It was the first time he dived into pret-a-porter, because before that his collections were all haute couture. Guess who is a fashion geek, huh? So this one is kind of an homage. It sells now in stores. I think it retails for about $1,000. This is a clutch or like a wristlet or something, like a smaller pouch to go out. It's in a good condition, but definitely, you know, has some little flaws that I'm pretty sure I can fix, like this. I mean, I can just swipe it and, you know, get rid of some of the fingerprints, and it just has some signs of wear. If you can Yeah, I'll show it into the camera, but definitely it's in really good condition. Nothing that cannot be fixed. It has everything, like literally it had a tag with it. It doesn't have the receipt for how much it was retailed, but nevertheless, it has everything, including the box, including all the authentication cards, paper, everything is here together. It's in perfect condition. So it costed $110. So again, it's a little above my comfort zone for what I can pay for inventory to resell for profit, but I quickly ran through the comps while I was still at the store, and I found that these guys are selling somewhere between $375 and $475, and I even found a couple of listings for $500, so I can definitely double or even triple my money and easily, get a profit. So I thought, why not? Like, if I can triple my money, it's gonna be great. Since we're talking brands, my pink super overpriced cup is with me today. Next, I found this beautiful Bottega Veneta shoes. They are absolutely new, like new. They don't have a box or anything. They even have a sticker, like they're like mint new. They did not have a box or anything, but I do have Bottega Veneta box, so if someone needs a box for those, I can definitely throw one. They are in size, it's European 38, which is I think 7.5 in American sizing. They are buttery soft. Like, if you never tried Bottega Veneta leather, it's buttery soft. The quality is amazing. It's Italian brand. They take pride in their high quality leather goods, and these shoes are like super soft. They're super comfortable to walk, and I think these are still retail for something like between $900 and $1,000. They costed $115, and this one is a really good find because again, I checked comps and these guys are selling for $400, $500. So this one is a good catch. Again, I'm gonna throw a box to these guys and we'll see how it will go. And the last but not least, I could not go away without a pair of perfect classic vintage Levi's jeans. This is their classic model 550. It's amazing. Like, the quality of the denim is amazing. It's super heavyweight, meaning it doesn't have any synthetics in it, so it's like 100% cotton. They are perfect, and I don't know, I just could not leave the store without them. And it's not every day that a girl can find a really good pair of jeans, so I was super happy with this find as well. So that was it. It's not a lot because I usually shop at the Beans and I usually find designer items for less, but I still think that I can double, triple, quadruple my money. There is definitely a room for profit in this pile, except for the jeans, because this one I'm keeping for myself. But yeah, nevertheless, I had a lot of fun. So I highly recommend you guys, if you're shopping for yourself, take a look at small vintage boutiques that carry designer items, because the quality there is to die for. It's not your garbage Shein shit, so definitely pay attention and look for something in your city area. I know there are tons of stores like that. And let me know, guys, do you like vintage designer clothing, or you prefer going to the boutiques and buy something pristine and new with that luxury experience? As always, I want to see you guys in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!